story about Amnon and Tamar. So the Bible says that Tamar was a virgin, praise be to God, and Amnon was tormented. These are just young people Amnon was just a young person who desired to have sex before marriage, and even Tamar wanted to tell Amnon to ask the father to be as a be married, to be given authority, but Amnon had no time to hear Tamar. So with the Jonadab advice, the Amnon pretended to be sick and told the father to go and tell Tamar to cook cake for him and bring it to his bed. And Tamar cooked the cake, and after it was ready, he told the Tamar, bring it into my bedroom. And something happened. He chased everybody out of the house so that they may be alone. And when Tamar brought the cake to feed Amnon got hold of Tamar and forced her for sex. But Tamar tried to restrain the brother, but the brother was stronger, and so he forced Tamar to have sex. And after sex, things happened. The Amnon became angry. He became bitter of Tamar, and he hated Tamar the more. The Bible says Tamar felt that it's better to die than to live. And when Amnon saw that this Tamar was not good, he told the guards to get rid of her, and this led Tamar to be chased out, and he went to live with her brother Absalom. Praise be to God. Let's just check on 10 things that happen when you have sex out of marriage. Praise be to God. For you young men, you young girls out there, this is for you. You need to understand sex is not for young people, it's for married people. Praise be to God. Now, let's check these 10 things. Number 1, Tamar cooked bread, as you read verse 8 of 2 Samuel chapter 13. Tamar cooked bread. This cooking of bread means that food becomes a trap. Most girls are trapped by boys by food, chips. Praise be to God. The guy buys you chips and then you get into the trap. Praise be to God. Second thing, everyone was chased from the room. If you read verse 9, this means that sex out of marriage brings enmity between both of you. Praise be to God. Number 3, Amnon told Tamar to feed in his chamber. In other words, Amnon had lust in his life. Praise be to God. If you read 2 Samuel chapter 13 verses 10. So this lust that Amnon had to be look for somebody to clear that lust. And the person he's found, it was Tamar. Praise be to God. Okay. Number 4, instead of eating, he forced her to sleep with her. In other words, if you read verse 11 and 14 of 2 Samuel 13, in other words, one uses force to gain what he wants. Praise be to God. Instead of using love, you use force to gain what you want. Praise be to God. So sex out of marriage or sex that is not blessed is you find yourself forcing things when instead of loving. Praise be to God. Number 5, after the act, Amnon hated her. Praise be to God. If you read verse 15. So, in other words, this sex brings hatred. Praise be to God. Number 6, he chased her away. If you read verse 17 to 19, he chased her away. Praise be to God. So, in other words, whatever you had loved, you threw it away. Praise be to God. So, don't have sex out of marriage, praise be to God, because you'll throw away what is blessing. Praise be to God. Number 7, Absalom hated Amnon because of violating his sister Tamar, if you read verse 22. So in other words, there is family conflict.